Hi, good morning to you all and welcome to English class. Today we are going to learn a lesson and a beautiful lesson and very informative lesson. The lesson name is A Washerman's Donkey. This is the title of the lesson. The lesson name is A Washerman's Donkey. Washerman. What is the meaning of washerman? A man whose job is to wash the clothes is called washerman. A man whose job is to wash the clothes. So, this is the meaning of this word. A man whose job is to wash the clothes of people is called as washerman. So, let us get into the lesson. Once upon a time, there lived a washerman in a small village. He used to wash clothes of villagers and earn his livelihood. He had a donkey and a dog. The donkey carried a heavy load of clothes for the washerman every day, and the dog guarded his house day and night. This went on for many years. As years rolled by, the dog grew old. The washerman thought the dog was of no use because he was not alert and active as he was in the past. He started neglecting the dog. He did not give the dog enough food to eat. The dog realized that his master was not taking care of him and was very unhappy. So, I have just read a paragraph. So, let us try to understand the meaning of the lesson by going line by line in every paragraph. So, it is the first paragraph which I have read. So, let us try to understand the meaning of this paragraph by going line by line. Once upon a time, there lived a washerman in a small village. There was a small village. In that small village, there was a washerman. His job was to collect the clothes of the villagers and taking the clothes with the help of the donkey and washing them and ironing them and giving the people. That was the work of the washerman. So, in the title itself we see washerman, a man who washes the clothes of the villagers, whose job is to wash the clothes of the villagers is called as washerman. So, the life of the washerman went on like that. The washerman continued his life like that. He used to wash clothes of villagers and earn his livelihood. So, in that way, he was earning money, gathering the cloths, taking to the pond or river, washing them very neatly and giving to the people. And with the help of that work, by doing that work, the washerman was earning some money. Here in the second line, we find three new words. Let us try to understand the meaning of them. See the sentence once again. He used to wash clothes of villagers and earn his livelihood. Villagers, you know the meaning of it. People who live in a village. People who live in a village are called as villagers. Another word, earn. Earn means collect or gain. So there is one more word in this line, that is livelihood. Livelihood. So livelihood means income. So go back to the lesson, when we go back to the lesson, what is the main source? I mean, what is the job which was giving or which was bringing money to this washerman? Washing the clothes. That was the job which was giving him money. So with the help of the money that he received by doing the work, he used to look after the family. He used to get food and other things for bringing up his family. That is how the washerman was continuing his life with his donkey and with the work he was doing. He had a donkey and a dog. He not only had a donkey, but he also had a dog. So these three are the characters in our lesson. Washerman, donkey, and dog. These three are the only characters and the important characters in our lesson. So the washerman had a donkey and also a dog, and three of them were there in the house where he was living. The donkey carried a heavy load of clothes for the washerman every day, and the dog guarded his house day and night. What was the work of donkey and what was the work of dog? The washerman companions, are the animals which helped the washerman always were these two, donkey and dog. What was the work of donkey? By collecting all the cloths and tying it into bundles. It means by gathering all the cloths and tying them with a rope. He used to carry those clothes to the river or nearby a pond with the help of the donkey. Donkey used to carry all the cloths that were collected by washerman to the place where he was going to wash. And dog used to protect the house of the washerman by guarding day and night. If any strangers come to the house of washerman, dog immediately identifies them. If they are new, it barks at them. Barks means the shouting of dog is called as barking. The noise made by the dog is called as bark. That word we shall see again in the lesson when it comes. So the work of donkey is to carry heavy loads of clothes to the place where he was going to wash, and dog's work was to protect or to guard the house of the washerman during day and night. So another word, guarded. Guarded means protected. In every one of our houses will have watchmen to guard our house, to protect our house, as well as people get the help of dogs to protect the houses. When new people come, they bark. By listening the bark, the owner thinks that somebody has come, some new person has come, and owner responds and he understands who has come. So that is how the washerman was using the dog and donkey. This went on for many years. As years rolled by, the dog grew old. So the days were continuing like this. Number of years, the dog and the donkey worked like that with the washerman, and the days were complete. So many days got completed and years got completed. After so many years, the dog became very old. Grew, G-R-E-W, grew. Here, grow, grew, grown. Grow past tense is grew. but what kind of meaning it gives in the sentence? The dog grew old means the dog became old. The dog became old. And there is also another phrase here, the years rolled on, which means as years passed, as years completed, the dog started becoming old. The washerman thought the dog was of no use because he was not alert and active as he was in the past. When the dog became old, the washerman thought one day, this dog is not very active and not alert these days. When some new one come to my house, this dog is not barking at them. He is not getting up very actively and he is not alert by observing and noticing the sounds of the people, those who come into my house. What happened to this dog? Because it has become an old dog, it is not doing its work properly. But when it was young, when I brought this dog some years ago, it was very good and it used to guard our house and protect our house, and when some new people come, it used to identify and shout at them, but it is not doing this. Why? This was the question that came to the washerman's mind. And he started neglecting the dog. He did not give the dog enough food to eat. So, by noticing that the dog had become old and by thinking in his mind that the dog is not working and not alert, not very attentive, the washerman started neglecting the dog. Neglecting means not caring. Not caring means not giving much importance. Neglecting, not caring. The washerman started neglecting the dog means the washerman started keeping away the dog. He was not taking care of the dog as he took previously, and he did not give the dog enough food to eat. He thought that this dog is simply eating without doing any work in my house. It is eating and sleeping, not doing any work, he thought, and he started giving very less food. Sometimes he did not give even that less food also, which means the dog really was not satisfied with the work of the washerman, and it was struggling with the hunger due to the lack of food. Next, the dog realized that his master was not taking care of him and was very unhappy. What did the dog realize? This is what. The dog realized that his master was not taking care of him and was unhappy. The dog realized, understood. The meaning of realized is understood or noticed. Number of words you will have, but this is the most appropriate meaning in this sentence. The dog realized that his master was not taking care of him and was very unhappy. The dog noticed, the dog understood that why this master is not taking care of me well. He is not giving me enough food, whereas he is taking care of the donkey very well. My friend, my neighbor, my companion, donkey is getting enough food and master is taking care of the donkey. Master likes the donkey very much. Why didn't he like me? What is the reason? Like that, the dog thought, and the dog was very sad and unhappy because of the attitude that was shown by the master or the washerman towards the dog. So, that is the meaning of the first paragraph. We have completed the first paragraph so far. One night, as usual, the washerman, the dog and the donkey were sleeping. They there was a creaking noise. The donkey opened his eyes and saw a thief trying to enter the house through the window. The dog saw that too, but kept quiet. He pretended sleeping. The donkey thought that it was the responsibility of a dog to guard the house of the master. So he went to the dog and whispered into his ear, "Wake up, friend, wake up. Look, a thief is trying to burgle your master's house." "Yes, I know," the dog replied. "Why are you worried? Go and sleep." But the donkey did not listen to the dog. It went on, "You are supposed to bark when strangers come. He is a thief. You ought to bark and scare him away." The dog angrily said, "It's none of your business to remind me of my duty. Our master doesn't take care of me these days. He doesn't give me enough food to eat. Why should I worry about him?" "Let the thief take away the master's thing," said the dog. So it is a very big paragraph and a lengthy paragraph. Again we do the same work, going by every line and trying to understand the summary of this line. So the dog was unhappy, even though it is unhappy, but quietly it is obeying its master. It is obeying its whatever the washerman was telling, the dog was doing. And even though the dog was not given enough food, but the dog did not leave the house of the washerman, and it was unhappy but still lived there in the house of the washerman. One night, as usual, the washerman and the dog and the donkey were sleeping. Every day after 9 or 10 o'clock, soon after their supper, washerman used to go inside of the house and he used to shut the doors and he used to sleep inside of the house. And outside, the dog and the donkey were used to sleep. They used to sleep outside. So it was the activity, it was the thing, it was the habit that they followed every day. They were doing that every day. After supper, washerman inside and these animals, donkey and the dog outside sleeping. On that day, one night, what happened one night? As usually, the washerman had his supper and he gave little food to the donkey and the dog. He went to sleep. These two animals ate and they were just trying to sleep. The washerman, the dog and the donkey were sleeping. All of them were sleeping. It was very quiet. There was no noise in the house. There was a creaking noise. The donkey opened his eyes and saw a thief trying to enter the house through the window. When they were sleeping, there was a creaking noise. Creaking. What is the meaning of creaking? C-R-E-A-K-I-N-G. Creaking noise. Creaking means unpleasant, or high pitch sound. Creaking means unpleasant or a high pitch sound. See, there is a difference between noise and voice. When you listen the sound, if the sound is melodious and sweet, you call it is a voice. That person's voice is very sweet, you say. When somebody makes lot of noise and the sound irritates you, you call it that is a noise. Noise will irritate you, sound will give you happiness and pleasure. So, what did the donkey listen? Did the donkey listen the creaking noise or creaking voice? No, the donkey listened the creaking noise, irritating sound. What kind of sound that was? It was a creaking sound. It was very unpleasant, very bad sound and very high sound. It was the sound, when you listen this creaking sound, we feel that something or somebody is entering into our house very secretly by making some kind of disturbance. Creaking sound means when a thief enter into our house by giving a kind of unusual sound or irritating sound or a high pitched sound, that is what we call creaking. When three of them, dog, donkey, washerman were sleeping, there was a creaking sound. Donkey slowly opened his eye and it watched a thief. He was entering into the house through the window. The dog was slowly trying to entering into the house through the window. The dog saw the two but kept quiet. He pretended sleeping. Not only the donkey saw the thief when the thief was entering into the house through the window, but the dog also saw. The dog also opened its eyes and saw that the thief was entering into the house, but the dog kept quiet. It just opened his eyes and watched the thief when he was entering, and again it closed the eyes and it behaved as if he was sleeping. He pretended. The dog pretended. Pretended means acted. So it's not really, the dog was not really sleeping. No, it opened its eyes but it's closed and it was acting as if it was sleeping. So it acted as if it was sleeping. Why this dog acted as if it was sleeping? Why did the dog not shout when it saw the thief who was entering into the house? The donkey thought it was the responsibility of a dog to guard the house of the master. The donkey observed the thief, as well as the donkey observed the dog who was sleeping, even though the thief entered. But the donkey felt, I think it is the responsibility of a dog to shout and to chase the thief outside. What is the work of the dog inside of the house? It has to find out the new people. When some thief or new people enter, it has to shout and give indication to the master that somebody has come, some new person has come to your house. Then master will come and catch. If the dog is left, even it will go sometimes and catch with its mouth. You will catch the person. So that is the work of the dog. But on that day, the dog did not do that. That is why the donkey was thinking, why this dog is not barking, why it is not shouting. So the rest of the lesson we will see in the next class. See you. Thank you.